It has a different color. Oh, I guess it is Ultimate Blade Works now, but it's a different color. Also, the icon's different now. You can't see that. Tosaka Rin. Okay. Tosaka Rin. Tosaka Rin. It's Tosaka Rin is the icon. It's no longer Saber. Alright. Ultimate Blade Works, 4 day, 1 day, 3. Okay. That's a bunch of numbers. That's a bunch of swords. It's a landscape I've never seen before. The fierce sky above. An infinite number of swords at my feet. Are they traces of war? The world is inorganic and there are no living things. The acid wind courses through the forest of swords. The swords stand like trees in a forest. It's not just 10 or 20, not just 100 or 200. No matter how many there are, if it is impossible for them to be counted, they might as well be infinite. The tools are rusting without anyone to use them. A ruin of infinite swords. He thinks that it is like a graveyard. Alright. Sword graveyard. Oh yeah, I woke up. My vision returns. I don't know how long it's been, but I can feel the warm sunlight. That dream. I open my eyes and recall the dream I was having. That hill of swords. I'm sure I saw that dream before I saw Saber along with the fire in the cemetery. Hello, Tosaka-rin. Are you awake? If you're alright now, that's good. Huh? Then, Tosaka-rin says this in her normal tone while looking down at me. I jump back. I instantly jump back to the wall to get away from Tosaka. So Tosaka, what are you doing in my room? Did you carry me here, Tosaka? Not Saber. My head spins. I should have been at the Hill of Swords, no, at the burning cemetery, so why am I asleep in my room? Tosaka, why are you here? And what was I doing? You were asleep, you just said. My head spins even more after I say that. It's not because of this surprising event. I'm surprised the most at seeing Tosaka right when I wake up, and it's causing my heart to beat at an abnormal rate. That doesn't sound good. You should just be surprised about one thing. You're not skilled enough to handle two. Tosaka is just acting cool. Snap my groggy mind into focus. That's right. What's right? Tosaka's right? It's natural to be surprised at seeing Tosaka immediately after waking up, but that must mean... I see, I guess you carried me here after I fell unconscious. Whoa, you're sharper than I thought. You're confused, but you're thinking as well. Yeah, this is certainly interesting. Hmm? I wish he, wouldn't say things that I could take as either insults or praise. So, it's been only half a day. If you were going to get me home, that means we were able to get away. Yeah, let us go. Don't you remember before you passed out? Yep, I'm glad you're so smart. She must be satisfied. Saying goodbye to Sokka stands to leave. Huh? Where are you going? Are you still asleep? This is your house, it's not a place I can stay in. She speaks clearly. Her eyes say, we're enemies to me. That's true. Last night, in that church, I said I would fight, so we can only fight each other. You're right, I'm sorry, and sorry for being late, but thank you. Sokka stops and glares at me. So many noises. Hold on, why are you thanking me? Well, you helped me, right? I'm even more thankful for that if you're my enemy. Hey, sit right there, Emiya-kun. Tosaka returns to the room. Oh, okay, Tosaka. I don't know what she wants, but I'm sure it'll be bad if I don't obey. Come on. She sits on the tatami. It seems she has a serious matter to talk about. I sit down. Are we going to talk about Berserker? Look, I'll tell you since you don't seem to understand. You'll die if you think like this. What do you mean if I think like this? I'm telling you not to think your enemies. You'll die 100 times if you're worried about such a thing. Look, others are just obstacles. Don't think they're like you just because they have human forms or they speak. Sokka speaks with a strong voice and sharp eyes. She's certainly right. If it's wrong to feel compassion for an enemy, it is also wrong to consider them just like you. So I've decided to fight. They are the only things I need to defeat. Yes, I understand her point of view, but are you listening to me? The Holy Grail War is just a war to kill each other, so don't consider the masses as humans beings. Be ready to kill even your own family. Geez, this is the first rule of being a master, killing your own family. Sokka yells at me in annoyance. Well, but I understand that, but then why didn't you kill me? Isn't this a problem? And that's because, where did her previous attitude go? You don't have to kill people in the Holy Grail War anyway. You'd have to kill the servants, but whatever. She grumbles angrily. Yeah, I didn't feel like I owed you, and it's not fair to get you on when you were asleep, so I just wasn't in the mood. Tosaka, didn't you just say something like doing everything to win? Yes, this is a mistake on my part. It was a mistake I made because I know I'm stronger. Well, I guess it's flab on my mind. Oh, I heard that phrase before. Yeah, you keep saying it. Flab on your mind. Does that mean you're fat? Yeah, does it, Tosaka? Fufu, you sure are funny, Amyakun. Indeed, I'm very humorous. Tosaka smiles. But you shouldn't say necessary things from now on. Stupid comments will only bring your death. Oh, okay. That was scary. I feel a chill and back up without meaning to. Well, that's all I had to say. Ask your servant about the rest. Oh, do they know? Tosaka stands up and leaves for sure this time. Oh, okay. Goodbye. We'll be enemies next time we meet, so be prepared. I sure will. And with that, she disappears. It really must have been on a whim of hers to carry me here and to treat me. She left with no regret or sentiment, leaving only the line that we're enemies. I guess you have archers, so you don't want to be teammates this time. Okay. Well, I take a deep breath and analyze the situation. I haven't had time to think since I saw that fight between Lantham and Archer last night. Oh, I see. Then that figure must have been Tosaka. I finally realize I was stabbed by a lancer. After that, was saved for some reason. Was attacked by lancer again. Saber saved me and I became a master. What I heard at the church, the killings called the Holy Grail War. The Holy Grail which grants any wish given to the winner. I can't absorb all the facts, but I have been attacked 3 times already, so I can't be confused forever. And most of all, I said I would fight, since I could not ignore this battle. A fight for a single chair called the Holy Grail War. No matter what your expectations are, once you enter it, you can't survive unless you defeat your enemies. The problem is that defeating other masses might result in harm to innocent people depending on your methods. That's why, rejoice, Miyashiro. My reason for fighting is not to win the Holy Grail War. The wish will finally come true. It is to stop those that would try to win by any means possible. It shouldn't be a mistake. Miyashiro has been training in magic to become a superhero to protect innocent people. Right, I need to go talk to Saber. I shake off the priest's words and exit into the hallway. Oh, okay. Saber's alone. No Tosaka in this time. I look through the house, look everywhere someone could possibly be, including all the guest rooms, but I can't find Saber. Where is Saber? She's in that outfit, so you think it'd be easy to find her. Even so, I can't find Saber anywhere. Have you checked the dojo? I guess servants can become spirits, but I can't turn her into one anyway. No, first of all, even though they call me a master, I don't know anything about her. I don't understand who she is or how she exists. The only thing I understand is that she's Saber. That I'm confident I'll be able to win this strange war if I'm with her. Okay. She's not here either. I've searched throughout the house. It's a big house, but I didn't play hide and seek here with Fujin as a kid for nothing. I know the most effective way to search this place. If I hadn't found her after searching this much, then she should be either in the dojo or in the shed. She's in the dojo. She wouldn't be in the shed. Huh? Saber is silent in the dojo, but her appearance is different from yesterday. Sitting in a Japanese fashion on the wooden floor, she is not wearing all her armor. She has changed into refined clothes that suit her well and is sitting silently. Hello, Saber. I lose my voice at the figure. I don't think anyone woke me up last time. I think I just looked around for Saber. She's in Japanese style with her back straight and eyes closed. Saber looks beautiful. Her state melted into silence, reminds me of pure water, and that removes the final doubts within me. Even if she's a servant, I think she is holy, so I won't be led astray from with her. Okay. Saber, I called out. Saber slowly opens her eyes and returns my gaze. Oh, she does? You awake, Shiro? Indeed. A calm voice. Her voice echoes throughout the dojo as if permeating it. It's surprisingly suited to this place. I just got up. What were you doing? She was sitting down. I was resting. I could not treat you, so I thought I'd make sure I was in perfect condition. Saber looks at me as she speaks. Well, I feel tension different from the time I felt with Tosaka. Shiro, what is it? Could it be that your body is still... Yes, my body is still in pain. Anyway. No, there's no problem. I'm just perplexed with my own reasons, so don't worry. I take a step back and shake my head. Okay. Looking away from Saber, who was tilting her head questioningly, I calm my pounding heart. Calm down, what am I so tense about? I don't know. Am I gonna find the dojo again every single day? Hopefully not. I'll take a deep breath, but it doesn't seem to die down quickly. In fact, I don't think it ever will. Jeez, why does she get changed? I'm praying without meaning to. Saber's clothes are so real that they make me conscious of her womanhood, whether I like it or not. She's terribly beautiful. I thought I figured that out yesterday, but she really hit me with it just now. Because her armor looks so real, I didn't notice yesterday. But she dresses like a girl and blessed as any healthy guy would be. Okay. Shiro. Fudin is not gonna come today, right? They're gonna come tomorrow? Cause they weren't here today in the last route. I tense up the moment our eyes meet, but I do look for her just to say nothing. I'm told, but I can't say quiet forever. Alright. May I say that it'll be the first time we sit down and talk. I'll make my mind and talk to her, and then... Shiro, before that, there's something I would like to address regarding last night. Right, what is it? About not killing Archer? It is about last night. You're my master. It is troubling if you take such actions, A battle is my duty, so you must concentrate on your role. Oh, you mean when I almost killed myself? Yeah, last night. Think about what happened last night. Is she talking about the time I tried to pull her to safety when Archer attacked? Hey, I can't help it you were fighting, so that's the least I could do. It's only natural to help when your partner is in danger. Impossible. You don't understand what servants I are, yet you have so much faith in me already? Oh wow, Saber looks really surprised. Well, we did shake hands, and you've helped me so many times already. It'd be pretty strange not to trust you because you shook hands. Saber looks at me in surprise. Everything should be at the bottom, right? I don't have the book. Tosaka didn't give me a book. No, Tosaka is pretty high, actually. Okay. Did I have the wrong idea about our contract? I get nervous, so I ask. Saber is also kind of high. I wonder why it went up. Saber shakes her head. Okay. As a servant, I appreciate your words, and I would have dealt a fatal blow had you not stopped me. The method was not a good one, but your instruction was. I see, that's good. I was desperate, but that was good, huh? Yes, but refrain from such actions next time. I can heal immediately if I'm wounded, but I have no way to heal you if you're wounded. I can heal. Alright, I'll watch out. That was definitely reckless. I'll do better next time. I don't know how I can do things better, but I should stop doing things so recklessly. Then... Yes, that is a good reply, Master. Was I acting that funny? I think she smiled for a second. I shake off my blush. There's something more important right now. It's something I should have asked her the moment we got back last night, and what's that? That if she really is my servant, and she really is going to be joining this battle. Going back to our conversation, Saber. Oh, I'll ask formally, can I call you Saber? Yes. Since I formed a contract with you as a servant, I am your sword. I shall follow your orders, defeat your enemies and protect you. Saber says so without the slightest hesitation. There's no room for me to question her about it. Become my sword, huh? Is that to win this Holy Grail war? Is that not why you have summoned me? No, I only summoned you by chance. As you know, I'm only an amateur mage, so I'm sorry, but I don't have the knowledge nor the power of a master. But I decided to fight, so I'll fight. I'm not a good master, but are you okay with that? Of course, you're my master, Shiro. The fact will not change, a servant does not have the freedom to choose his master. Yeah. Okay. I see then. I should try to respond to her to the best of my ability. Until talk so Sokka was standing next to me last time when I was doing this. I don't remember. Alright, so you're content that time, you master. Sokka's gone. So sad. I'm stuck with you, of all people. Yes, but Shiro, I shall not allow defeat for my master. If you have no chance of victory, I shall make one for you. I will use any means possible to have you obtain the Holy Grail. We servants do not serve the master without compensation. We serve because we also desire the Holy Grail. Huh, hold on, the Holy Grail, you mean you want it too? Of course, after all, the only ones who can touch the Holy Grail in spirit form are we servants. We are also spirits. The master that wins the Holy Grail will obtain the Holy Grail through the medium of their servant, and after that, the servant will have his wish granted in compensation. Actually, you're not spirit. You are a full human, and you cannot go to spirit form. But you did touch the Holy Grail last time. That was kind of interesting. In the last war. It's the relationship between masters and servants. I see. Now that she says it, it's obvious. Something like a heroic spirit would never obey a mere human being. Since they have their own objectives, they serve the master in exchange. Maybe the command spell let her touch it. I don't know. That means Saber has a wish she wants granted. That is why Saber has no doubts. But... hold on, Saber, you said any means possible, right? Does that mean you don't care what measures you take to win the war? For example, doing something like what the priest said, involving innocent people and creating a disaster like what happened 10 years ago. Shiro, that is not a possibility. I cannot do things I allow myself to do. I cannot betray my beliefs. It is the king's oath to, the knight's oath to, hurt those who are unarmed. It's against the knight's oath, okay. But I must obey your order, so... in that case, you will have to use one of your command spells to compensate for, treading inside me. I am overwhelmed by her angered voice, but still I'm happy and relieved. Her lack of doubt gave her the image of a cold fighting machine, but I know now that she is not a cold-blooded killer. Yeah, I want to let you do such a thing. Like you said, we, have to do our best with what we have. I'm sorry I insulted you without realizing it. No, I, leapt to a hasty conclusion without knowing your intentions. You are not at fault, so please raise your head. Oh, sorry, I apologize without realizing it. I raised my head. Okay. I don't know what's so funny, but Saber has a small smile on her face. Well, I'm glad she's smiling, so I want to ask her about it. Alright then, can I ask you something? Sure. Are you asking me, or...? No, I'm asking. A master of the mages as someone's servants, right? That's fine, but I don't quite understand you guys, like... Saber and Lancer, I know those aren't your real names. Yes, those are the only the names of the classes given to us. Alright, I shall describe it briefly since we have this chance. Are you gonna tell me who you are? Since the saga didn't tell you that too. We servants are heroic spirits. We have won a fame during our life or have accomplished some great deed beyond human ability. Whatever that means, we are beings that have achieved the ranks of God with our own strength. That does not even need to be said. Heroic spirits are heroes that have supernatural abilities while they were alive, who are wished after their deaths and are promoted into their ranks of spirits instead of becoming ghosts. But that is also our disadvantage. As we are heroes, our weaknesses have been recorded. Revealing our names, revealing our identities means revealing our weakness. It will not be a problem if we are fighting a lower spirit, but each of us is a spirit capable of killing the other. If our weaknesses are revealed, then we will take advantage of them to defeat us. I see. Heroes usually do have opponents they're weak against. That's why you're hiding your real name using the name Saber. Yes, however, I am not called Saber only for that reason. There are 7 servants called forth by the Holy Grail, and every one of these is selected according to class. Class? You mean like Saber and Archer? Yes. Something a true heroic spirit is almost a miracle. To summon 7 is too much even for the Holy Grail. As a solution, the Holy Grail prepares 7 vessels in advance, and calls forth a heroic spirits compatible with these vessels. Those are the 7 classes. Saber, Lancer, Archer, Rider, Caster, Assassin, and Berserker. The Holy Grail goes forth from all the times the Holy Spirits with abilities correspond to each of these classes, and those who receive these classes are called servants. I see you were heroic spirit skilled with swords, so you were summoned as a saber? Yes, they were. Heroic spirits have multiple attributes, but I believe I'm the best when it comes to swords. My attribute is swords, apparently. But that's also a weakness of the saber class. Since I'm not a magus, I can only defeat your enemies as your sword. So you're not well suited to trickery. No, I don't think that's a weakness. You're that powerful, so that should be enough, right? Sure, you cannot win this war by just being strong in battle. For instance, if your enemy is stronger than you in combat, what will you do? Oh well, if I knew I couldn't beat them in combat, I'd do something without fighting. Having said that much, I understand. If the enemies are strong, you wouldn't fight a proper battle. Beating up opponents with your sword isn't the only way to fight. If you can't beat an enemy with your sword, all you have to do is beat them in some other way. Exactly. If your enemy discovers you are skilled in combat, your enemy will most likely not challenge you in combat, and in that sense, servants that lack ability will use any means possible. The Summoned Assassin has no attributes, but has a special ability to hide his presence, and the Summoned Caster is versed in magic that does not exist in this age. Yes, the current caster has the magic from the God Age, or whatever that is. You cannot be optimistic because of a mere difference in power. And on top of that, we have no phantasmas, no matter what kind of servant we are, heroic spirits, we have a guaranteed fatal attack. Nova Phantasma? That's not a term I've heard before. I think I might know what it means from the sound of it though. Nova Phantasmas are special weapons carried by servants. Weapons like Lance, Archer's Bow, and My Sword are such. Heroes are not called heroes by themselves. Heroes have the weapons that symbolize them and make them a hero. The heroes and his weapons are one, so those who become heroic spirits can wield a powerful weapon. That is a Nova Phantasma, the trump card for servants, and the thing we must take care of the most of. Huh, okay. Saber says that Nova Phantasmas are weapons that heroes wield when they were alive. Yes. This is Choo something, I don't know. Choo. We call that Blue Knight, the lance that absorbs magic energy from the air and pierces Saber's chest with incredible movement. That was certainly not something fit for humans. This lance itself carries a strong curse, but I also felt an overwhelming amount of magic energy in the words Lancer said back then. Then, could it be that Lancer is a Lancer servant? Sabers are Nova Phantasma's magic? Lancer's lance certainly seemed like a lance with history, but the lance itself wasn't extraordinary, but that lance went beyond the realm of weapons with his words. Isn't that some sort of magic? Yes, Nova Phantasmas are certainly similar to magic. For example, the lance itself is a Nova Phantasma, but it demonstrates its full potential only when he puts his magic energy into and says his true name. Nova Phantasma could be called a materialized divine mystery. As spells are necessary to activate magic, Recitation, that's how you say that word. Recitation of the true name is necessary to awaken and to enable the Nova Phantasma, but there's also danger in that by saying the true name of the Nova Phantasmas, the true identity of the servant is also revealed. Oh yeah, heroes and their weapons are one. If you know the weapon's name, you naturally know the identity of the owner. Say we're not silently. Not Gilgamesh. That is why the Nova Phantasma is a trump card. In exchange for revealing the true name, it launches an unavoidable fatal blow. But when it does not prove fatal, the servant will expose all his weaknesses. Saber, is your Nova Phantasma that invisible sword? Yes, but I have not revealed his identity yet. No servant knows my true name at this point. Saying that, Saber looks down awkwardly for a second. Shiro, I have a request about that matter. What kind of request? About my real name. Usually someone give their true names to their masters to determine their future plans, but you're not going to tell me? Good idea. But you what next appearance a Magus? A Superior Magus would be able to read your mind, so... Oh, so you can't tell me your true name? Yeah, you're right. Like hypnosis, suggestion, or... Well, I don't think there'll be any, but... If there's any matter that mystic eyes, I might just stop babbling about it. He has mystic eyes. Alright, let's do that. I will rely on you to decide when to know Phantasma. But she's interested in Archer at the moment, apparently. Can you really decide so quickly? It wasn't easy, I thought it through. I agreed after thinking about it, so don't worry. Well, I guess most of this stuff, but I still can't quite get a grasp of the situation. This is strange now that I think about it. Even though I decided to fight, the only enemy I know is Tosaka. I don't intend to fight her. Well, I shouldn't be thinking like that because Tosaka's ready to fight me any day. I say, but do servants and masters have some sort of a mark? I don't really know what I should be doing. No, unfortunately, there's no clear way to distinguish them. But if other servants are near, servants are able to sense them. All the more if they are materialized. Servants themselves are powerful magic. You always materialize. I'm sure you felt Berserker's presence. That is true. But it's bad to be able to tell only when you're attacked. And you should at least know before they approach I can make some countermeasures. And what you make for countermeasures? And how about searching for the Master's presence? Masters are mages since they can use magic for a living. They will leak magic energy. If you search for that, you may be able to determine the masters in this town. I don't know how to use magic, I just realized. How am I gonna learn projection magic? Sorry, unfortunately I can't do that sort of thing. After all, I didn't even realize the identity of Tosaka, who goes to the same school as I do. We were in the same building for 2 years, and on top of that, I've seen her several times. Geez, no wonder people call me an amateur. The only evidence I'm even a master is this command spell. It seems to be a lot of difficulties going ahead. I sigh. And then... Shiro, could you close your eyes for a moment? David speaks with a serious face. Oh, why? Close my eyes, why? To prove that you're a master, just close your eyes and breathe normally. To prove it? What does that mean? I close my eyes. Yeah, okay. I feel something slightly touching my forehead. Hey, it's pricking. Could this be the end of a sword? Saber, are you doing something weird? Master, please stay silent and concentrate on my fingertips. If you're a mage, you should be able to feel my magical energy. Oh, he was the same thing. I see. So it's Saber's fingers that's touching me. Let's have to get them and calm down. And then... Oh, this is what Tosaka did for me. What is this? Saber, what was that? It's not something you should be asking me. You and I are connected by our contract, so it's only natural for you to be able to understand my status. Understand? You mean what happened just now? I do not know how you saw it, but it is your standard that measures the servant's ability. Some masters classify according to color, and some classify according to animals. Animals? So in other words, you perceive it in a way most comprehensible for you. This is instead the concept of a master, so please check frequently like me. Once you see someone, you should understand their details. I see. I was a bit surprised since it was so sudden, but I might be able to act like a master now. Master, I've heard simplified things, but that is all the explanation I can give you. Okay, it was quick, but I get it now. Sorry, Saber. You should not be sorry. I shall not be sorry. To understand the situation, you should be deciding what to do from now on. She asked me, leaning forward. I see. What do you see? Saber? Yes, he's Saber. She's the same type as Tosaka. Attack first. Oh. We won't be doing anything different. I don't have the will to go out and be at the masters like Tosaka. Sure, that does not make sense. Do you not have the will to obtain the Holy Grail as a master? Tosaka didn't tell me not to do this. They are calm. Eyes of Schwarzman without no disagreement. I step back trying to raise my cool and tell her clearly my intentions. I do, but that's only because I don't want anyone evil obtaining it. I have no reason to want the Holy Grail for myself. But that doesn't mean I will not fight. I'm a magus, even if I'm an amateur. I understand I can't back out this. I know I can't survive this without doing anything. Then you are saying you are going to fight not to obtain the Holy Grail, but rather to prevent the conflicts resulting from the Holy Grail? Yeah, I guess you can put it like that. Yeah, I think that's what I meant. I can't put into clear words, but such a fight is worth something, right? That's right. I don't feel anything towards the Holy Grail. Oh, poor Holy Grail. Oh, Ilya. But for a reason like that, I think I can fight with all of my power and pride. I don't understand. You say that you're a magus, and you should desire the almighty Holy Grail. And do magi not master magic because they have a wish that they cannot make come true? What are you saying? I have no unfulfilled wishes. I do have a lot of things I have to do though. That's right. So for now, I should try my hardest not to involve any unnecessary people. Then I think you do not want the Holy Grail, that you will not fight to obtain it. I didn't say that. Since I'm fighting, I do intend to obtain the Holy Grail. That is a contradiction. Why do you desire something that you have no need for, going so far as fighting? Well, that's because when it means obtaining the Holy Grail, and most of all, you need it, right? So we have to obtain it. Yeah, I don't know what kind of people the other masters are. Some of them are maybe really good people, but I decided to be your ally, so if you say you want the Holy Grail, it's only natural to help you with all my power, right? Well, it's only an opinion that I received from my father, but he said I should be selfish to become a superhero. It's pointless to support everyone, so he told me to only ally with people I like and trust. I never thought that way before, but I think that's how I should be now. I can't do something like fight myself, but if I can fight for you, then that's good. And to be honest, if this girl serves you yearns for it, it's only natural to want to obtain it for her. Well, I'm the guy, you know, I guess. Now you saying you will not fight if I give up the Holy Grail? That's a problem. Saber says that all my premises will crumble. No, it will still be the same. I said I'll fight, so I won't run away. That is for sure, Saber. I don't care while looking at her in her eyes. Saber does not answer immediately, but looks up at me after letting out a deep breath. I understand. If you say so as a master, I will obey. My goal is the Holy Grail, and even if your goal is to stop the conflict, our destinations are the same. Chiro, Saber stops, with eyes that seem to be gazing upon something far away. I cannot actually put this into words, but you will regret it later on. You will surely regret it. What, the Holy Grail? It's dark and twisted. She says those words. I think you'll regret it, actually. Oh, status screen updated. What got updated? Oh no. Did I have all the information out last time? Hopefully not. I do. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just do this quickly. Since it didn't save. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Clairvoyancy. Visions. Vision allows a clear vision of distant targets and improved body movement and vision. At high ranks, it allows the servant to see through objects and even through time. What? Oh, it's clairvoyant, so that makes sense. Vida. Why is Vida not here? That's kind of weird. Oh, because I haven't seen them yet. Oh, so it is like that. That's cool. Berserker's here. Alright then. Weapons. I already read all these weapons. Oh, this is not this. How did I beat this one? Um. Calibulg to Archer. This is said to be the demonic sword possessed by the hero of Ireland, Fergus, but as the second in the name suggests, it is a different weapon from Fergus's sword, and Archer has applied improvements particular to himself. It is known Phantasma, considered the natural enemy of Tulane, the great hero of Celtic myth. If the wielder of Caltabulg is also born, Tulane has a duty to be defeated once by the sword due to his geese. Okay. We skipped breakfast and it's noon already, so we decided to eat lunch. Zipper can't turn into a spirit like Archer, and I'm not sending him her magic energy like all the other masters are doing. It doesn't need to be said. This is because I'm an unskilled master. It seems she can sleep to stop consuming magic energy, but doing so doesn't replenish it. So food will be our only source of energy, and I'm in charge of cooking, so I can't lazy around about it. Servants take physical form due to magic energy, right? Then, since you can't restore magic energy, you'll get weaker over time every time you fight. I ask her after teaming up our meal. It does not mean I cannot restore any magical energy. Magic energy is constantly created within oneself, and servants without an outside source can create magic energy using its own circuit. I see that there's no problem, right? Well, how should I explain this? Let me use that faucet for an example. Water is dripping out of the faucet right now, correct? Please consider that as my magic energy being created, and the cup receiving the drop is me. In this state, I can accumulate magic energy slowly. While there will be more dripping water the more water the cup holds. As long as the cup holds some water, the faucet will create more, but when the water runs out, when I use up my magic energy, the faucet shuts off. There will be no surprise of magic energy, and the cup will be forever empty. That means elimination for the servant. Either to receive a fatal wound or to lose enough magic energy, well, the latter rarely occurs. But all you need to do is at least a drop of water in the cup, right? If there's a bit of water left in the cup, the faucet will create more water and fill the cup up. Okay. Yes, but the water in the cup is constantly consumed. It is lost without me doing anything, and it will be lost at a faster pace during battles. But it's simply a more powerful action requires more water. If I'm able to use my No Phantasma, I could empty out the whole cup even if it may be full. This is getting complicated now. To sum it up, her faucet, I'm not giving her enough magic energy, so she's going to restore her magic energy at a slow pace, the rate being just that of dripping water. Therefore, she should end battle as quickly as she can, and sleep right after that to stop consuming any unnecessary and magical energy. And so the No Phantasma is a luxury we can't afford, huh? Correct, but it does not mean I cannot use it. I should be able to use it once if I reduce the power I put into it. What are you saying? I can't let you do that. You're not allowed to use your No Phantasma, okay? I don't know how I'll apologize to you if it causes you to die. She'll be dead, so you can't really apologize. I'll place the tea in front of Saber. She frowns and reaches for the tea. Then, the phone rings. A phone call at a time like on a Sunday. I have all too good an idea of who it might be, but I'm scared about the consequences of ignoring the call. It's obviously Tosaki because I don't think anyone called me last time. Hello, this is Emiya. This is Fujimura. What is Fujimura? I felt dizzy. She's the strongest in one regard. She simply discussed all the chaotic events that happened since last night, and I feel like it's just a normal day. Or did Fujini call last time? Maybe she did. Not sorry, but I'm busy right now, Fujini. Hey, I'm busy too. I gave her my day off to teach my students. It sure is strange. I feel like Fujini's right in front of me, puffing with pride. I see, then I guess this isn't the time to be chit-chatting. There are no robbers or fires to here. You can rest assured and go back to your club. I try to cut off our conversation. Hold on. I'm calling you, so it'll be terrible if you hang up without hearing me out. I've been in trouble since last night, but it won't do any good to tell her that. Well, I guess there's just a little trouble right now too. She's in a little trouble right now too. First, fine, so what do you want? You want to eat lunch, Shiro? How about that sweet omelet you make? That'll be for my order. I want it delivered to the archery range right away by... Geez, what's up with that teacher? Man, I guess it can't be helped. I hear bees go wild when they get hungry. But on the apron I just took off, well, we have leftovers for lunch, and the omelet will be easy to make. Oh, is, Tosaka Ring gonna be at the club? Maybe. I think she might be a member there, but she doesn't really turn up. I'm done, Saber. Can you watch the house for a bit? I'll only be gone for a while. I can't finish these box lunch and go into the hallway. Maybe you should come with me. But obviously she's not going to. Saber follows me for some reason. Yeah, I wonder what the reason is. I put on my shoes. When I look next to me, Saber said putting on her own shoes. Saber? I call out her timidly. Well, I know what she's going to say, but I have to ask her. Well... I should accompany you if you're going outside. Servants protect their masters. It is too dangerous that you walk outside alone. I thought so. Well, this is something I have to tell her eventually. This is a good time, so I'll tell her now. Saber, masters try to avoid getting attention, right then? Daytime should be a safe time. They won't detect me unless I go to an isolated place. I'm aware of that fact, but there could be exceptions. Since you are inexperienced, I should be by your side constantly. What? Does she mean she'll be with me all the time? I can't do that. First of all, what will I do when I go to sleep? Are you testing me, Shiro? That is the time that requires the most attention. I shall be on standby right next to you. What? She's gonna sleep in the cupboard again? I'd my blushing face and take a deep breath to calm myself down. Damn, how stupid of me. I finally realize this important fact. This is what it means to fight alongside her. What, sleeping? Where's the Shiro? I do not think it should surprise you. It is, just that I shall be doing as Vin did last night. Don't kid me, I'll go crazy before I even fight if you do that. Vin did that? Can't allow that, I'll prepare your room so you can sleep there. Ugh, I won't give any... even if you look at me like that. Please stop this nonsense, Shiro. I have, tolerated most of your constriction, but I cannot compromise on this. Your plan is full of mistakes for a master. I cannot obey you unless you explain your reasoning. Saber looks up at me. She puts a pressure on me, but I stare back at her. I don't have a reason, I'm telling you just to do so. It's safe during the daytime, so just go ahead and rest. Okay. I refuse. I cannot obey unless you give me a clear reason. You don't get it. Because there's no way I can sleep in the same room as you. Saber freezes. Anyway, I'm going to prepare your room when I come home, so rest until then. She's a servant, a heroic servant spirit. I went out the door. When this is pathetic, I'm running away and I'm doing it in front of my opponent too. Opponent? Geez, am I a kid or something? I ran outside and slapped my blushing face. Well, anyway, Saber should understand since I told her so firmly. I'll apologize for yelling at her after I come home. Okay. It's this place again. I go down the hill. It takes about 30 minutes to get to school on foot. I don't have to hurry, but I'm walking, quickly right now. The reason being, I can see Ilya. Oh, it's Saber. Okay. The girl walks silently behind me. Good. She'll follow me to school if I don't do anything. I have to clearly tell her right here. Saber, I told you you went to the house. You won't obey your master. I stop and turn to her. You can just wait outside the school. Leave her alone. After glaring at me, who knows, if a servant is not following his master's orders, it must mean the servant did not hear the master. She turns away from me. I ignore Saber and go down the hill. Behind me? Saber is there, suddenly putting pressure on me. Go home now. Do I have to tell you that's annoying? to have you following me. I glared at the girl who was walking exactly 5 meters behind me. I don't know what her problem is, but I'm just met with silent defiance. Jeez, I have no idea what she's so mad about, but I'm sure she's just obstinate. Fine, do what you want. I ignore Saber and walk on. Okay. I go up the hill leading to the school. This town has a lot of hills, but this one is especially long. The school on top of the hill is high enough to be able to see everything in this town. It's a bit past 1 o'clock. Fortunately, I don't see any students around. It's Sunday, so I bet most people in the club are still resting after eating their lunch. Well, that's good, but I still shouldn't go any further. I sigh and give up. I turn around. When I stop, Saber comes up to me and glares. She looks at me even more angry, as if I've been ignoring her this whole time. Saber? What is it? I believe you told me to do as I wish. So you only hear things that are convenient for you, huh? Of course, I am a servant, so I couldn't allow my master to be in danger. Alright, you win. I give up, so let's go to school together. You should understand that the school is a safe place if you go there. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. Huh? Well, let's make up a story for you. You're a relative of my father and you came here to sightsee. Is that alright? I walk up the hill with Saber. Oh yes, I do not mind it if that is convenient for you. You're right, that's what we'll go with. Yeah, you would have met them sooner or later, so it doesn't matter if I introduce them to you now. You mean Sakura and Fujini? That's right. Saber's bound to meet Sakura and Fujini if she's staying at my place. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, but where did you get those clothes? A woman gave these to me. She said I will need normal clothes since I cannot turn into spirit form. That's unexpected, but I'm not surprised by Tosaka's kindness. But just as she has such feminine clothes, you wanna get spares? Isn't this war like 12 days? Did you wear the same clothing for like 12 days straight? Okay. And what about the armor? Is that back at the house? No, that armor is formed with my magical energy. I can move it at will. It will immediately protect me during the battle. So you can take it off at will? Yeah, so you don't need to worry, I shall protect you even if an enemy attacks us here. Yeah, that's comforting. But maybe because I've been kept so quiet until now, my honest thoughts slip out. Saber does not answer me and continues up the hill. So that's how your armor randomly just appears. Okay. I must have forgot that when you said that the first time. We reached the school gates. Oh well, I guess I'll just pretend I'm showing a new student around school. So if anyone stops you, just shake your head, and it'll be great if you make an expression like you don't understand Japanese. I turn to Saber. Saber, what's with that severe expression? Don't scare me like that. You know what you got struck by the boundary field? Oh no, I was not looking at you, Shiro. I was just surprised at how strong the liquid magic energy is here. Liquid magic energy, is that true? Saber say so, but I don't feel anything. But I can't feel any magical energy unless it's really strong. Yeah, but it's not something to be surprised about. When it's in the same grade as you, right? This place is where a great magus has gone over a year. I'm sure she has a workshop, so some magical energy will flow out no matter how well she may try to hide it. No, that's the boundary field. It seems that the magic energy Saber feels is from Tosaka. A workshop is a house, probably. It's pretty stupid for getting her magic energy sense even when you went inside. Wait, is she here there right now? No, it does not seem she is here. I should be able to feel the magic energy more strongly if she is. Nobody's resembling a mage coming on this property. There's a strange feeling, but there is no danger. I told you there's no danger over here. Alright, let's go in. Alright, you don't sense the boundary field? Hello. Oh, Emiya, what are you doing? Are you in charge of her meal? I forgot your name. I saw you once. A person that knows you well comes in handy at a time like this. Mitsuri Ayako, the captain of the archery club, even figured out why I was here just by seeing me. I'm here to deliver her lunch, just as you guessed. Is Fujini here? Yep. Man, you've saved us. We were worried because she was hungry and starting getting edgy. The cafeteria is closed, so we were considering going somewhere to buy our food. Was it that serious? Wait, were you thinking of going to, Toy, Etsuyo by yourself? Where else can I go? I short have money, so I can't spend money on emergency food. As expected from, Mitsuri, the woman who hates to waste money. By the way, Toyoetsu is the name of the supermarket in the shopping district. In the archery club, anyone resting their arms and taking a break is set on a grocery run as an exercise. It's a contradictory custom because even though it's an exercise to rest your arms, you have to carry back a lot of groceries. That's some misfortune. Here's the lunch. It's a bit late, but go ahead and give it to Fujini. I hold out the bag. Wow, really a lunchbox. It's been a while since I've seen this. You're good at doing small, intricate things. I don't know what she's happy about, but she smiles. Oh yeah, she's good at mass production. Mitsuri is usually in charge of dinner during our training camp, and she surprises us every time. Is that so? Only saw her as Tosakurin. I don't think I saw her when I was playing as him. The world of cooking is deep, considering how a curry with whole potatoes in it tastes good. Well, anyway, Mitsuri only looks inside the bag and doesn't take it. Okay, just take the bag. Isn't there a problem in there with Fuji going wild? Yeah, if you think so, you should go in there quickly and give the lunch to her. First of all, you should know she'll get mad if I turned you away. I don't want to be chewed out by Fujiwara-sensei, so go on in. She points to the range using her chin. Right. She's right. It can get scary later on if I don't at least go see her. I'm not here for archery practice, so I can go home after. As soon as I hand her the lunch. You need to explain Saber's thing as well, but okay. I give up and head to the archery range. But to Mitsuri, you should be checking if Fujini has her lunch or not since you've been here long enough. It's bad if the teacher starts looking at the students' lunch. Well, I was a bit tired this morning. I've been busy lately, so I don't have much time to spare. Well, this is not good to be complaining to you. Are you a master? Then she suddenly comes up and whispers into my ear. So who is she? She's really beautiful. Do you know her? I don't have seen that expression before. Her voice is tense as she speaks. This is Fist. Fist woman. Yeah, you'd usually be surprised to see Saber. All the more she's coming to the archery club after me. So, is that an acquaintance of yours? It's kind of complicated, but let's say she is, and if you can go ahead and tell everyone not to make a fuss about her when we go in, I'll be in debt to you. Alright, I'm curious, but I like that condition. Don't take it back later, Emiya. I certainly will take it back. I open the door. Saber silently follows me and Mitsuri. We enter the archery range. The range is as loud as a battlefield since it's right after lunch. Fujiwara-sensei, Mizaki-san, is saying she's going to die of a stomachache. How old was that cracker? That's just her sides hurting. I ate it, I am doing fine, so just give her some kelp tea. Tiger-sensei, I'm going to practice, so can you not move the stove? It's cold in the corner of the range. Alright, since you have some guts, go run around the range 3 times in shorts. Go on and beat that rotten characters of yours into shape. Sensei, we have someone bleeding over here. Kaito-kun cut her cheek with the bowstring. You don't have to go to the nurse's office for this small wound. Just rub some of the ale planted in the back on it. Ouch, jeez, why is the bow like this? I can't put the string. Oh well, if it's like this. Oh, that. Don't push to the top, you're still young, so guess someone has to help you if it's difficult. If you break it, your neck will be broken later on. That is, I'm going to break your neck for breaking off precious bow. Sensei, we don't have enough any powder, my hand's slipping. Oh really? Can someone go to the storage room and get some of the stock? Sensei, we're out of stock as well. I think it's because you forgot to order more the other day. Oh man, then the first years are going to go to the baseball club and steal some, Rosen bags. Man, she's nuts. They scream in unison. Man, this pace doesn't change at all. Well, I can't be watching this hellish scene forever. Oh, great timing. Hey, Sakura. I called out to her. Senpai. Sup. Sakura puts down her bow in her hands and runs to me. Senpai, why did you come here today? Could it be, yeah, I brought lunch for Fujini. I'm sorry, but, can you go get that crazy teacher over there? Yeah, I didn't come for you. Oh yeah, she was calling someone. I don't know where cheerfulness went as she snubs her shoulders. That's it, Fujini is giving absurd orders because she's hungry, right? It might be too late, but let her eat this since I made it. I'm sorry for coming home late last night, and thanks for making me dinner. I will not come for you ever. Yes, I'm that you say it so, but she looks behind me. Oh, who's this one? Is Blade Girl. Best ends a golden-haired girl, unsuited to this range. I say Blade, I mean not Blade. Senpai, oh, was I too late? I made some for you as well, but was it necessary? No, that's not true, I'm hungry as well. I gave half of my lunch to Sensei. Yeah, I thought so, I made your lunch so that you can eat it right away. It shouldn't take that long to eat. Well, I don't think anyone's going to complain if that's the case. You're right, I'll have some then. Will you be here all day? Yeah, since I'm here, I'll stay here until the club is over. I was gonna make dinner yesterday, so I'll cook dinner today. Come and eat with us. Yes, it'll be my pleasure then. I'm going to go get Sensei. Sensei, please don't just drop off lunch and go away, okay? Sakura goes to get Fujini in a hurry. When I look around, Mitsuri is explaining things to the students. They're getting rowdy from seeing Saber. Well, I've accomplished my goal. Am I gonna ditch? If that's what I wouldn't. Oh, hello Fujini. I'm full now. The sugar flowing into my brain. The sugar's flowing into my brain, so I'm finally up to par now. The break room. Fujini is munching on some sweet jelly beans as she drinks some tea. The only audible thing in the quiet dojo is the sound of the arrows. It must be because Fujini is calm now. Sensei, I'm going to the range now, so please excuse me. Alright, can you tell Mitsuri to come here? I need to talk to her. Oh, okay, please stay at your leisure, Sensei. If you can, it'll help me out if you would coach me. Sakura bows and leaves, but when she does so... Hello, Saber. She looks uneasily at Saber, who's watching us quietly by the wall. So what are you going to do now? The club's over at 5, so... Won't you just watch until then? Me? What should I do? It seems that Saber is looking at the archery club with interest, so should I stay at the archery club, go to the council room, show Saber around? Well, Shinji's in the archery club. Now I'm going to see Tosaka. Well, we're at the school already. I'll go and show Saber around. I'm going to take a walk. I'll come back after I walk around a bit. Unless Tosaka's arguing with the student council person again. Take a walk, that's fine, but you have a strange taste. Kirisugu-san has also had a dull hobby, so you're like him. Myself aside, I don't think taking a walk is a dull hobby. I don't want to compare the two, but going on a date is like taking a walk as well. Okay, dates are different. That's more like a tour to go and eat lots of good food. I'm saying that the aimless behavior is called taking a walk while I'm going. Oh yeah, I'm taking the walk inside the school, so I'm not going to buy you any gifts. There aren't any street stalls here. Oh yeah, the cafeteria is closed and the home economics room is closed too. I guess it can't be helped. You don't have to bring me anything. So come back quietly, okay, Emiya-kun? At the end, she calls me by my last name like a teacher. I wave my hand and call out to Saber. Let's go, Saber. tour of the school? Yeah, we're here, so we might as well. It should be boring for you as well to just stay in the archery range. You are right, I was not bored, but it is indeed worthwhile to look around the school. I shall check in person to see if your school is safe or not. Oh wow, it was just a suggestion, but seems Saber likes this idea. Yes, we need to check out the boundary field, and then we can say, what is this? It seems the expectations differ from mine, but I'll ignore that fact and show her around school. Yeah, okay. What? It is the woods. This is the back of the building. Here we have the woods behind the archery range. I'm guessing it's about 300 to 600 square meters. It might as well be as big as the front grounds. It's an example of world property management that is only allowed because we have a mountain here. I started from a nearby place that was behind the archery range. About 300 to 600, that's is far too ambiguous. Thanks for your harsh comment. You look disappointed, right? What's wrong, Saber? As for your imagination, I was not hoping for anything when you said you showed me around school. No, I do not mind at all that you'd brought me here first. I had no hope to begin with, so I cannot lose any hope. Okay. Sarah just looks away. She sure looks disappointed, but I guess you can take it that she's sulking. That's cool. So is here, Master. This is a desolate place, but I do not notice anything strange about it. No, I just told you that we have a forest behind our schools. Let's go to the next place. So, this is the school grounds. Don't get too close since the track team is running there right now. We sometimes play team matches here during PE. Team matches such as, well, our athletes are strong. Baseball's the strongest, so we usually play baseball. We sometimes play baseball as well. It's sports where we separate into two groups and try to beat the other team. I can tell that you saw Archer and Lancer fighting here. Oh, I heard the word a team match and I imagined that's something where the people follow the vanguard. I guess I was wrong. I think whatever Saber imagined is very dangerous. I should ask her about it. Well, it's a sport to compete for points. The people running right now are competing too. They're using how fast they can run 30 meters as points. Saber looks around in interest. What is it? Are you looking for something? No, I saw a sport before and I was just wondering if such a sporting ground was here or not. I don't understand other sports, but that sport looks fun to me. Or a sport you want to try. Could it be tennis? We have courts around back here. No, it is not tennis, come to think of it. It is not a sport that can fit on this site. Is it golf? I just found nostalgic since I was goated once before playing a similar sport with a sword. A sword? What could it be? More than that, I find it funny imagining this serious girl playing with a sword. Please forget what I said, Master. Well, we are done looking here, so let's go back to the next place. Oh, I see randomly talking about her past. Saber pushes me to keep going on with the tour. Let's show her the hallway. Yeah, it's a classroom. Then we go to my classroom on the third floor. So this is Master's classroom. I wasn't sure when I was walking down the hallway, but this is within my tolerance level. Tolerance level, you mean if this place is safe or not? Yes, I felt the same magic energy in the hallway as I did at the gate, but I do not feel magic energy in this classroom. Only revenge magic energy fills the hallway. But now I do not see any factor that will be a danger to you. Saber's tension goes away. Nothing is going too far, but Saber's been looking through the school for the sake of my safety. You need to go to the roof now, that's where the magical circuit is. To be honest, I'm happy. It's only been a day since we made a contract, and we don't know anything about each other. Let's go to the roof. But I understand that Saber is thinking about my safety over everything. Roof time. No, this is not the roof, this is the archery club. The club ends when the sun starts setting. The sun sets in the wintertime, and they must also take into account that the dangerous events happening recently. Shinji's not here. I guess I could have stayed here then. Where's Shinji? I haven't seen him today. He's skipping the club. He might have a new girlfriend as he's like that this recently. He's a master, actually. And Mitsuri says it as if it's nothing and walks to the school building. So yeah, I have business in the teacher's office. Okay. Holding the key in her hand, the archery Captain leaves. With Sakura and Fujini. We're at the front gate. Fujini, Sakura, Saber, and I part with everyone else here. Goodbye, Sensei. Don't tease Emiya, Tiger. We start going up the hill with those voices in the background. Ba. We keep walking. Is anyone going to question it? Sakura and Fujini are beside me, and Saber's following behind us. Huh? Why is that girl following us? Then, it seems she only realized it now. Hey, do you know her, Shiro? It's the second time today I've heard that question. Thanks to Missouri letting me practice. Yeah, I brought her here, so it's natural for me to know her, right? Able to answer without hesitation. Yeah, so what kind of relationship do you have with her? I never heard of Ashira having a foreigner friend. No, she's not my friend, but an acquaintance of my father. I guess she's like the daughter of a friend of my father. Kiwasugi-san. This girl came to visit, Kiwasugi-san? Yeah, she'll be staying at my place for a while, so please give her your best regards. Huh? Sakura and Fujini gave the same reaction at the same time. I was natural for them to be surprised. Wait, Shira, are you going to be living with her? No, Saber's only staying for a short while. I'm only letting her stay here like in a hotel. It's nothing to be surprised about, right? She's called Saber-san, Senpai, Sensei. Yes, I know it's a weird name. I think she has some strange aspects considering she's not used to Japan. Oh, she might be a bit blunt, but she's actually really kind. It'll help me out if you can be friends with her, Sakura. Okay, that's fine, but Sakura looks away from me and looks at Fujini as if asking for help. Fujimaru-sensei, would you permit Saber-san to stay? I can't approve of it as a teacher, but I can't just ignore someone who came depending on Kiwasugi-san. She looks dependable, so I don't think anything will happen, right, Shiro? Fujini glares at me and asks me an impolite question. Of course, she's my guest. If she's my father's guest, I can't do anything impolite to her. First of all, she's like my sister. How old is she? She looks younger than Sakura-chan. I guess so. I don't know Saber's age. She stares at my face, and once we come to the bottom of the hill, do you like her, Shiro? No, I definitely do not. She suddenly asked me with a surprise attack. I don't know, I just met her too, so I can't answer a question like that. I don't. My face is burning. I bet my face is all red right now. It certainly isn't. You're telling the truth, but it might be possible in the future, huh? It wouldn't be. I don't know what she reads of me. She crosses her arms and grows quiet as if pondering something. What are you pondering, Fujini? Just something's up. Saber's day was approved. I guess it's fine. It'll be a good experience if we consider this as a homestay. The place has a lot of empty rooms, you know. Does it? Fujini makes up her mind. Sakura was silent the whole time, but... Okay, it's not something I can protest about. It seems you understood in the end. So, it's dinner time now. I put extra effort into it as a welcome party for Saber, and as thanks for last night. I began my preparing a minced bonnetti salad and fried chicken with a zesty spring onion sauce, a classic meat and potato stew, and on top of it a variety of tempura, including shrimp. I went all out on the meal to the point that the variety of the dish is downright sinful, but... Wow. Didn't hear anyone saying anything. I guess they hated it. I washed the dishes in the kitchen. It's not something like I was hoping for a cheerful dinner from the very first day, but couldn't there have been a bit more conversation? I think today's tempura was really well made. They weren't curled up, and the batter was crispy, not spicy. It was perfectly made, so they should have at least said something. But they did finish it all. What's with more, please? 3 times, being the only thing that was said. Cleaning up as a 4 people takes a bit of effort. Actually, could there be a meaning behind the fact that Sakura's not coming to help me tonight? Who knows? Hello, Fujini. Well, dinner's over, so I guess it's my time now. Fujini looks at the clock while drinking her tea. It's past 9 o'clock. They usually go home around this time. Fujini, can you walk Sakura home if you're going to go home? I called out to her while doing the dishes in the kitchen. There's no reply. Fujini is watching TV like she didn't hear me. Hello, didn't you hear me, Fujimura-sensei? I go to the living room to tap her head, then... I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I won't be able to take Sakura-chan home for a while. Why? Do you have something to do? No, it's because I'll be staying here starting tonight. It's as if it's already decided. Excuse me? How about, you join us, Sakura-chan? I can contact your place if you want. It'll be more fun for all of us to be here, right? Oh, yes, please, you're really dependable, Fujimura-sensei. Wait, why is Sakura so enthusiastic? Alright, we can use the, Tatami room in the back. There's enough futons for all of us. That's fine with you, right, Saber-chan? No, we're gonna have a Holy Grail war. We're gonna get attacked multiple times. Is it just me, or does it sound more like an order? Huh. Steve looks to me as if he's asking for help. This will be a problem, Shiro. To protect you, I cannot do so. I'm in the same room as them. I'm able to not interact with them. Sorry, I cannot stop Fujini. And she's a tiger. The room tiger. And it seems like Fujini is using this proposal as an exchange. She'll probably take back letting you stay here if I refuse. We'll end up sleeping in the streets if that happens. That is a problem as well. The boundary field here is excellent. This location is a good base. You are well prepared here for a surprise attack. I see them. Please just hang in there for that reason. You should be able to meet up quickly as long as we're here. It's hard work to keep Fujini company, but just say you don't understand Japanese as she troubles you. I stop whispering over there. Come this way, Saber-chan. Shiro's a boy, so he can be by yourself, right? Fujini pulls Saber to her. It's all decided. Saber stays approved. Fujini is staying here and Sakura is going to keep them company as well. The population here has increased drastically in just one day. This place really is like a hotel now. Okay. It's bedtime. The lights finally go out in the noisy Tamati floored room, and silence returns. They say it gets noisy whenever we gather, and I guess that holds true even for the quiet Saber and Sakura. No, that's wrong. I mostly heard Fujini's laughter, but still, it's true that it was loud in that room. It's not good for my mental health to have girls in my age being around in the same house. Why? Damn it, my sleeplessness went away without thinking about them. Thinking about them. Things like Saber's troubled face, if Saber and Sakura are getting along, and whether Fujini's thinking at all or not. I get a headache the more I think about them. If it's like this, I might have been better to Saber's sleep, let Saber sleep in the next room to mine. It's 11 o'clock. Lights are out and the house is dead silent. I quietly make my room out to the door so I won't make them up. I'm going to the shed, aren't I? Yeah. Look outside, the moon is bright and the wind is cold. Under the winter sky, the world is silent as if frozen. It's quiet inside the shed. This is the place where Lancer and cornered me last night. This is also the place where Saber appeared. The entrance is open and it's dark inside, as if to drive away anyone that might enter. Yes, I'm shedding. Shedding my skin. I go inside. I shut the door to keep all the air out and turn on the stove. Shoot at least 200 hours a day, huh? The teaching of archery focuses on accuracy, piercing, strength, and endurance. Accuracy is how well one can hit the target. Piercing strength is the target, the power to pierce the target, and endurance is to maintain the accuracy and piercing strength. I think there was something in an archery manual. Huh. Something about continuing forever after one masters the true meaning of archery, and how one should shoot more than 200 hours a day. Yeah, I don't know what to do as a master, so I should at least train my magic. I sit down and take a deep breath. Still strengthening? Oh, it's a sword. It's the, Caliban. I adjust my breathing and start my usual training. My mind imagines the same thing. An image of a sword that pops into my brain. It's probably because the sheath's inside of me. I ignore it and clear my mind even more. I've let the magic energy flow through my body. I started strengthening magic in cool ways. The magic that I succeeded at for the first time in a few years last night. I had to repeat it before I forget the sensation. Trace on. I narrow my eyes and breathe out. No one's gonna make a magical circuit for me anymore. That's all for now. I'll forget about the Holy Grail, Saber, and Tosaka once I start this process. I've cleared my head from all the hesitations, but during the process the thought of Tosaka might be doing the same training never escapes my head. Oh, you're thinking about Tosaka, okay. Day change? Interlude? What? She goes through the darkness. A desolate night. She enters the room from the dark hallway. This is a room in a building somewhere. There are 50 workers here. Most are male and all of them are scattered about like puppets with their strings cut off. She grits her teeth. The darkness is helping her, as she cannot see well. The air in the room is filled with the rotten smell of a plant. Or are they just dead bodies? What is the smell? Can you tell, Archer? Open the door and open the windows. She has someone behind her. There is no one there, but there is a presence thicker than air behind her. It's the Sakura. It must be a witch's potion, the one that destroys love. A hemlock? What? The culprit not only took their magical energy, but made the men impotent as well. Then it must be a woman. I don't know what kind of grudge she has, but it must be a big one to keep taking out on people, even after she became a servant. Is this Caster? Stop talking about and open the windows. They are still breathing. I guess it makes no difference if they are found now or tomorrow. Let's get away from here. After we're done, Archer. She opens the windows and treats those who are in especially bad condition. After that, she leaves the room. Then I have to get my clothes to the dry cleaners. She sniffs her coat. She didn't touch it in particular, but her coat smells like rusted iron. The rooms were sealed, and the floor of the room was covered in blood that the people threw up. Bye-bye. Presence behind her takes form. Are you on top of the roof? What appears behind her, the sarcophagus, is a knight in red. It is Archer who was protecting her in spirit form. So are they all blowing towards the Riedo temple? All the life energy is flowing towards the mountain. The coma incident in Shinto are all that master's doing. I don't know what kind of master it is, but such a thing is beyond human powers. If there's something capable of doing it, it'll be the servant Caster. A witch at the Riedo temple. And I guess we have to made a mistake last night. Mistake? You're talking about how we got away from Berserker? I think that's the best possible outcome. Really? If Caster has such a large network, I'm sure she saw our fight last night. But we could not defeat Berserker. We let Saber go, and we gave away the scope of our power. What of this is good for us? He speaks sarcastically, but Frit does not answer him. It's not a mistake that she made. A Berserker retreat and help Saber. Most of all, Archer has not shown the full scope of his power yet. Last night, it's true that the arrow Archer fired stopped Berserker, but Rin has yet to figure out its true identity. The identity of that powerful Nova Phantasma, Rin. No, she knows the principle behind it. That was just a bomb. He just exploded the bomb called the Nova Phantasma in front of his enemy. It does not need to be said how extraordinary that was. That was a one-time explosion of magic energy, using the strongest phantasma possible. Broken Phantasma. Broken? What? That's the name of the Nova Phantasma this knight in red possesses, Rin. But it is too strange. A servant only wields one Nova Phantasma, and it is a part of them that they had their whole life. What hero can possibly destroy such a thing freely? Rin. It's not easy to fix a broken Phantasma. It's like committing suicide for a servant to destroy his Nova Phantasma, Rin. In other words, Archer abandoned his strongest weapon when he still had 6 more enemies he needed to defeat. Now, first of all, he destroyed the proof of his heroism under his own will. It's so crazy that the other servants would faint from shock if they would learn from this. Rin. Oh, what? So I wasn't listening. I asked you what you were going to do now. You must be tired from the previous battle, so we should go back and rest. Rin clenches her fist at Archer's words. The previous battle. Bone golems that were swarming in the hallway. Oh, so it was Caster. She should defeat them all by herself. She did not need Archer's help, nor did she want it. Most of all, she felt anger towards the enemy who was breaking the mage's rule of not involving innocent people. That's why she destroyed them. She mercilessly eliminated every one of them. She did not show any sympathy even for those bones that could have been a living person just hours ago. She did not suffer any wounds from the battle, except one. Since she fought while suppressing her nausea, she cut her lip from biting down on it. We're going out to Castor. You can still feel her presence, right? We'll finish this off before she can run to the Videl Temple. But I'm surprised. I thought it was your principle not to do anything impossible. Yeah, I don't do anything that I see as impossible, but this is different, right? I'm sure we'll find some clue if we hurry, and most of all, you have to start the fight, huh? Man, you're letting any easy enemy run loose while going after the most difficult enemy. Hey now, we can let Saber be, but we can finish them off any time, so we don't need to worry about them. We don't have to go out of our way if they're just going to if they're not going to do anything. I'm going to let them go as long as they hide away in the house. So would it be a different story if that master is in front of you? For example, if Emi Shiro shows up in front of you without the care that he's a master? Is was that meant to test her? Looking down at the knight's town, I'll kill him. I'll have no kindness to someone to give to someone who wouldn't understand such a simple fact. Sakura answers as if convincing herself. Oh, interlude out. Is the night gonna continue? No, it's just a day change. Okay. Bonnie and Clyde. Okay. Alright then.